Hey people, what's up? Jimmy Boy GR here. It's a nice sunny day, and I thought today it's gonna be a good day to share with you some of my knowledge after a few years with an electric bike. Today's topic is gonna be which E is better for me. We all know what's an electric bike, we all know what's an electric scooter, we all know what's an electric skateboard. Those are like the most common between us, those three. And maybe some of you can make up your mind which E is better for you. Yeah, it is a puzzle which one to get, what wattage, what motor, front, back, mid-drive. It's a lot of questions. It's a lot of like thinking going on, and at the end you get tired, you get frustrated, and you're like, oh, I'm giving it up. Well, so we talked about three things that we all know. Let's start with something that we all familiar with, the bicycle. We all have been on one, we all have taken a ride, we all know what are the spokes, what's the chain, the saddle, the pedals. We know what's a bicycle, right? We all enjoyed a nice ride down the hill with the wind blowing, enjoying the view with no effort. But when you go back and you have to go uphill, this is where the electric bike comes in. Just to know, this is a fed bike, and that's because of my choice, because I like fed bikes. This is a 1000-watt rear motor. It has a 48-volt 10.4 amp battery. I'm pretty satisfied with it. He has 6 Shimano gears. He got 3 pedal assists. I have this for a few years. I bought it for $1,300. I take real good care of it, and I had no problems, because if something goes wrong, it's hard to get parts. So like I said, we all know what a bike is, and the hard part is when you go back up the hill. This is where the electric bike comes in. Any motor will take you easier up the hill than a regular bike. An electric bike will take you anywhere, sand. A fed bike will take you to snow. You can go to rain, up and down sidewalks, rocks, in puddles. You have no problem with an electric bike. You can go do your shopping. You can do a lot of things. But at the end of the day, there is a problem. And the problem is, where am I gonna put this bicycle which weighs 50 pounds? Most likely they weigh around 50 pounds. So that's an issue, especially when you have no parking, you have nowhere to put it, and you live on a second or third floor. That's a problem because of the size and because of the weight. It's a good idea to, e-bike to work, but there you have another problem, where to park it, because you're scared someone is gonna steal it, and that's most likely to happen with electric bikes. So you have nowhere to put it to work, and you have nowhere to put it at your house. If you live on a second or third floor, every time you want to go for a ride, you're gonna be like, oh, who's carrying this 50-pound thing up and down again? So that's the problem with electric bikes, if you have nowhere to park it at your house or at work. Now we come to the second solution, which is electric scooters. What's an electric scooter? It's like a skateboard, and instead of having 4 small wheels, it has 2 bigger ones. It has a neck with 2 handles which make a handlebar, and you can stand and hold on it. There are scooters out there that if you pay some good money, you can go up to 25 miles per hour, and you can get a distance up to 10-15 miles. An electric bike will give you more than that. An electric bike will give you top speeds up to 30, even 40 miles per hour, and range like 30-40 miles, because you got bigger motors, bigger batteries, which you cannot have on a scooter. But the scooter is lightweight. Some of them fold and you can carry them into your apartment. You can even have them as a backpack. You can take them inside the supermarket. And at work, you can put it under your office. But there is a problem with scooters. Since you have small tires, you cannot go easily on grass or sand or rocks or up and down sidewalks, because you cannot do that with small wheels. And these scooters have a more danger level because you are more like unprotected and you're only standing on your own 2 feet and you don't have that much of a good control when you're going with big speeds, right? So you cannot go in any terrain with an electric scooter. It has to be real nice, like it's over here, no rocks. And if you have that case, you can go to work. You can get an electric scooter, 800 watts with 10-mile range or 15-mile range, and you can go and come back from work. If your street has no puddles, no rocks, no sand, you can do it. But I have a question. Why an 800-watt scooter is legal and an electric bike over 250 watts is illegal? Can someone answer that for me? Why? There is a third choice, which is the electric skateboard. The electric skateboard can give you up to 7-8 miles of range, top speed, I don't think more than 10 to 12 miles. But the problem there is you have more danger because you got nothing to hold on to, like you have with an electric scooter or an electric bike. The electric skateboard has really smaller wheels and you have a greater risk of falling and hurting yourself. It has to be really good where you go when an electric skateboard. You cannot go up and down sidewalks. You cannot go to sand. Basically, if it's not sharp terrain, you cannot go nowhere. So that's the problem again with an electric skateboard. Yeah, you can take it anywhere you want because it's light. You can take it to your apartment, to your work, but how you get there is the problem. So let's break it down and see which E is better for me. An electric bike, it doesn't matter what kind of electric bike is it, fat, regular, mountain, off-road, on-road, it will basically take you anywhere. The problem is the size, the weight, and the safety of your bike of someone stealing it. Second, we got the electric scooter, which is lighter, more portable. You can take it with you to your apartment, to your work, anywhere you go, but you got the problem with the small wheels that you cannot go anywhere you want. And the electric skateboard, which has smaller wheels, you got nothing to hold on to, and you got a great bigger risk of having an accident or falling. So how you gonna decide? Think about where you live. Maybe you can count how many potholes you have on your street on the way to work. I'm only joking. Well, this will help you because a lot of people, you know, they really think about an electric bike, but maybe the solution is an electric scooter. Maybe it's an electric skateboard. Think about which one is for you and look at the range if you want to go to work every day, and you will make your decision easier. And you have choices. The more money you spend, the more speed you're going to get, the more quality. Don't forget electric skateboards and electric scooters. They're like sensitive on the battery because it's on the down part and it gets a lot of bumps, and there are problems with the batteries on electric scooters and electric skateboards. I hope I helped some of you. If you guys want to comment, you can comment below. If you like what you saw, sub, like, share. Jimmy Boy GI here. I'll see you on the next one. Be safe, and don't forget, when you are riding any kind of electric, either bike, skateboard, or scooter, make sure you wear a helmet. Why? Because when you are on an electric bike, you don't have the same speed as a regular bike. you're usually around 20 miles per hour, maybe even 30. So you gotta be careful, because if you fall with 30 miles per hour, it's not gonna be an easy fall. That's about it. If you guys wanna ask me anything, leave your comments below. Take it easy.